Well, thanks for joining us at 5:30. A recent bloody confrontation in Colquitt County between a female suspect and a sheriff's deputy has spurred some discussion about your rights when you're pulled over. Again, thanks for joining us. I'm Jamie Worsley.
I'm Gwilyn Parker. 25-year-old Jade Parrish suffered facial injuries, according to the Colquitt County Sheriff's Office, when she fell to the ground while trying to escape custody. WALB News 10's Caitlin Barker spoke with legal experts on the do's and don'ts when you're being pulled over or arrested.
For some, this common occurrence of being pulled over can be intimidating because police have the authority. But legal experts tell me that one of the most important things to do when interacting with police is to remain calm and save any arguing for your day in court.
The most important thing is to survive the encounter.
Once you're under arrest, rights can change, but law partner Francis Johnson says civilians are entitled to exercise their rights when engaging with officers.
You don't have to answer questions except your name and your address. And you should remember that when you're stopped by the police, if the police ask you, you can always say, I decline to answer, and you always have the right to say, am I free to go? And you have a right to not consent to a search of your body, of the car, of your belongings. And all you have to say is simply, I do not consent.
We've reported multiple controversial police encounters, the most recent involving 25-year-old Jade Parrish, who deputies say resisted arrest during a traffic stop. The Parrish family questioned why Jade was searched in the first place, and the Colquitt County Sheriff, Rod Howell, says it's the law.
Law says when you're arrested, she has a right to be searched, because what happens if she gets in that car and she's got a gun and she kills herself or my officer?
If an officer has a suspicion that you've committed a crime, they have the right to stop you. If they have probable cause, they have the authority to make an arrest. If you're arrested, it's best to comply with officers when they make lawful commands.
That most commands are given for your safety and for the officer's safety. And you always have a right to ask, am I under arrest? And if the officer declines the answer, you can say, am I free to go? And they should advise if you're free to go or if you're under arrest. If you're under arrest, the most important right you have is the right to remain silent.
You can always file a report or complaint with the state agency if you had an unlawful interaction with an officer. But during a stop, it's not advised to ever confront or argue with police. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting in Albany for WALB, your hometown news source.